opinion, the meaning of life is different for every individual. So there is no one meaning of life for everybody. Each individual has their own meaning of life. My personal meaning of life is that you live a happy life, and at the end of your life, you're at peace with everything that has happened in your life. And that's my meaning of life.
Live every day to the fullest and leave no rock unturned. That's it.
Well, I always felt the meaning to life was happiness. Just be happy with what you have and be happy to be alive. I mean, you're never going to satisfy people. People are always going to want more from you. So all you can do is just live your life the way you want to live it. And also sex. Sex might be the meaning of life.
Life is a journey, not a destination. And it's important to remember. If you live in the past, then you're depressed. If you live in the future, you're anxious. But if you stayed centered in the present, then you're calm.
I think the meaning of life is food. And let me explain myself. It's not that I don't love Ginny and Emily. It's that if you're talking about the meaning of life, you're asking what makes us exist. And what makes us exist is eating food. Without food, we would die. So the meaning is food. Well, I always felt that the meaning of life was kindness. Do as much good for the world as you can and be the best person you can be.
The meaning of life is what you make of it. Take one day at a time.
Well, unlike my husband Harold, who only thinks about his stomach, I do not believe that the meaning of life is food. I mean, if it's about what you need, you also need water and air. No, for me, the meaning of life is family. My beautiful daughter, Emily, and sometimes my husband.
Life is meaningless.
You might be surprised to know that according to the laws of science, there are several mathematical equations that give us the meaning of life. For instance, there is the weight of the Higgs boson, A2 plus B2 equals C2, the number 11, that's important. And, well, don't even get me started on phi.
There is no meaning of life. You just have to enjoy the journey.
What? What's the meaning of life? Well, I suppose there's all the usuals. Stealing, lying, cheating, blackmailing, money laundering, arsony, that's a good one. Pride, envy, wrath, covet thy neighbor's ox, murder, torture. Basically, it's about how much evil you can do to the world. Well, René Descartes once stated, "I think, therefore I am." The meaning of life is oneself. Only you can choose what your meaning is.
Get all you can get out of it.
Well, I think the meaning of life is work. And I know that's a depressing answer, but I think it is so important for us all to come together and make this world a better place for the next generation, whether that be by science or art or labor. I mean, look at how great the world is now. We have cars and airplanes, and people are living longer than they ever have. We got to keep going with this. And who knows what the future will hold.